Hello and welcome to another episode of Erongo Talk. I'm your host, Iréne-Mari van der Walt, and in today's episode, we are joining you from the Secret Garden Guest House in Swakopmund. Today, we celebrate World Underwear Day, but our guest, Joachim Shilongo, a local app developer, will not be joining us in his underwear. He will be telling us about his newest developments. I will also be bringing you the news, weather, and tides for today, so stay tuned. And in today's news, we start on a not so nice note. A couple from Walvis Bay who allegedly defrauded a Swiss man of more than 1.1 million Namibian dollars made their first court appearance. 28-year-old Denver Kluter and 22-year-old Stacy Kluter were each granted 5,000 Namibian dollars in bail, and the next court appearance was set for the 28th of August while a police investigation continues. According to the National Weekly Crime Report, the couple contacted a Swiss man and asked for donations for a hospital operation involving a spinal cushion injury. The incident, occurring between January 2020 and July 2020, defrauded the man of almost 1.2 million Namibian dollars as they fabricated and falsified invoices from the Welwitscher Private Hospital in Walvis Bay. They were both arrested on Friday and were charged with fraud, theft under false pretenses, and money laundering. A number of their items, including a red Beetle and car, and one yellow Blaster quad bike, and one black HP laptop, was recovered. The suspect's account, which contained almost 700,000 Namibian dollars, was frozen after their arrest. And then it doesn't let up when a 34-year-old man committed suicide in Mundesa, Swakopmund. According to Deputy Commissioner Iréne-Mari, Matthias Moses, a resident of the DRC suburb in Swakopmund, asked a neighbor to give him $5 Namibian to buy cigarettes. The neighbor then refused, saying that they knew he wasn't a smoker, and the victim left. At around 12 o'clock, he was found having hung himself and taken his own life in that way in his bedroom. And once again, it does not let up as the police are investigating a case of rape and assault in Uys. So the incident allegedly occurred at a soccer field when the 41-year-old suspect asked the 35-year-old victim to accompany him to a nearby soccer field from a house that they were drinking at and having a good time at. The victim then followed the suspect, saying that the suspect had alcohol and money, and that's why the victim followed him. Then the suspect allegedly, after a few drinks, tried to force themselves on the victim, to which the victim refused, and then assaulted and forced himself on the victim. The victim was taken for medical treatment and was discharged the same day. The suspect was arrested and will make his first appearance at the Omaruru Magistrates Court today. Then we have a mother sacrificing her own life. So 3 people lost their lives in a shack fire that broke out in Swakopmund's DRC informal settlement on Sunday. The Regional Crime Investigations Coordinator in Erongo, Deputy Commissioner Visagie, confirmed the incident, saying the owner of the shack, who is the deceased, her elder daughter, her 13-year-old daughter, and her 6-day-old granddaughter managed to escape unharmed. The deceased went back to rescue the other 2 younger children, but in the process was trapped in the fire with them, said Ikuyu. Family members who survived sustained no injuries, and the fire allegedly started in the children's room. It was allegedly a candle that was left burning. This may have caused the fire, said Deputy Commissioner Ikuyu. So please, it is winter, there's a lot of candles, we are seeing a lot of fires. Some may be candles, some may not be, but please be careful with open fire. Whether it is a candle, whether it is a braai fire, please always be careful with open fire. That's why we say don't play with fire. Be careful, please. Then 18 of the 20 people accused of damaging and destroying public property at the Mondesa police station were denied bail during their first appearance in the Swakopmund Magistrates Court on Monday. Two of the accused were granted bail $7,000 Namibian, which was reduced from $10,000 Namibian as per their pleas. The state prosecutor, Johannes Shangari, opposed bail for the 18 accused, emphasizing the seriousness of the offense and saying the granting of bail would also not be in the interest of the administration of justice and the public. So please remember that the police are not the enemy to the public. If anything, they are protectors. They are instated to protect us from ourselves and others. So please respect the authority vested in them by the state. Please respect the title given to them. Respect that they are there to ensure your safety. Should you disagree with them, there are protocols you can take. You do not need to harm other people's property to make a point. There are protocols you can take. So please, when you are organizing things like protests, there are protocol. Please do not resist the police. Please do not tempt their hand. They are meant to protect us. So please give them that opportunity. And should you disagree, please follow peaceful protocols. Please do it as peacefully as possible, because that is the end goal of the police. Then, in some good news for today, or better news for today, the Chief of the Public Relations Division at the Ministry of Defence and Veteran Affairs, Lieutenant Colonel Petra Shilumbu, denied claims that there are any Chinese national military in Namibia. So on social media, there has been audio and video claiming that Chinese national military men and women are in Namibia and they were residing in Windhoek. So this is saying that there were ships out on the sea. This audio, ships out on the ocean were seen delivering and docking these Chinese national military people at Henties Bay, after which they were taken to Windhoek. So this is not true. Lieutenant Colonel Petra Shilumbu says that there is no reason for Namibia to harbor Chinese national military. So please do stay aware of fake news. Please don't share unverified information. And if you get information that is unverified, please reach out to the relevant authorities. As at the media, please reach out. You can reach out at 0811 7040. It's 0811 7040. Please reach out and verify information before you send it on. So that is all for your news for today.
Now we are here today with Joachim Shilongo, who is a local app developer, and he just developed one of his latest projects, which is a tracing system, and I think it's much needed in a time of COVID-19. Joachim, can you just quickly tell us about this tracing system?
The tracing system, how it works is that, as we currently know, in every shop, our day-to-day shopping, we are required to enter information such as our names,
Yes.
phone numbers, and
ID numbers,
addresses. So, which is good. It helps our response teams when it comes to tracing down people that can be affected and everything. But there is a few flaws in it, because we leave our personal information hanging to the public, and it can be such that if it goes in the wrong hands, it can escalate to crimes like scammers, spammers.
Yes.
And also the other aspect of it is that since we are using a paper and pen method, it might contribute to the
spread, yes.
to the spreading of the COVID. So the system tries to solve those problems by having a contactless approach to it, whereby the customer shows his identity card or document,
Yes.
ID, and then the system scans it and then records the person as an entry in a registry book. Yes. So yeah, that's how it works. A system that data can later be accumulated in a database where we can check your the person's activity.
Yes.
Yeah, by request, not monitored every time, but by
Yes.
request. So maybe, for example, if you are looking for case number, something, and
Yeah.
then we know the ID number of that specific case, we can query it up in the database and check everyone that was in that specific vicinity and everything. Yes.
So the system basically, as I understand it, let's say I was now in Pick and Pay, I go to ShopRite again, and the system is in place at the shop. I just show my identity card, and then it will pick up at the next shop as well, and so on.
Exactly, because the system is centralized. It aims to form a centralized database. Whether you are at Pick and Pay, ShopRite, or whatsoever,
Yes.
at the end of the day, the data is stored in one centralized database. And also, it's not just as any database; it's a secure database that we have backtested.
Exactly.
We have developed measures to protect that data, and also the data is encrypted. So that side, and also we have our own servers and everything where the data is stored.
Yes.
So we don't sell the data to any third parties or anything. In contrast to what might happen to a paper system, like
Exactly.
anyone can steal a book and get all that information and sell it, or I don't know.
Yeah, I called someone, say, no, I'm this person and this person, I'm calling from here, and then you fall victim of a scam.
Yes.
So how long did you work on this tracing system, Joachim?
I think it was a month.
Yes.
A month to perfect it, but it took me about 2 weeks to code and
Wow.
to get everything in place that we needed.
Yes.
And but yeah, in total it's a month, and currently we are still also working on it because
Now, glitches and,
not
protected.
not necessarily glitches. Everything works fine, but yeah, there seems to be a problem of we have too many people doing the same thing that we are doing, and I'm talking about big companies. And so what we are trying to do is not trying to compete, but we are trying to make the system more, to cater more for even small businesses and everything. So we are working on other
Another
improvements.
market, basically, at the end of the day.
Yeah, because there are few people that are doing the same things, just in reverse.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, perfect. And then, Joachim, have you rolled out the system to any shops yet here in Walvis Bay or in the country?
Okay, that will most be on a trial basis because, like I've mentioned, that we are currently working on our system to be more, I don't want to say cheap, but
Yeah.
because currently the system requires a computer
Yes.
and a barcode scanner, because
Yes.
the barcode scanner allows to scan the ID, and then from there, that's when the information is processed via the app to send to the database and everything. So we are working on a solution that will cater for everyone, even if it's a small tuck shop.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
affordable, yes.
that's what we are trying to do now.
Ooh, cool. And then, Joachim, you are not a stranger to the app developing world, because you also developed the app some time ago for emergency numbers, which is still available on Play Store. How has it been going with that app?
With that app, on the context of its use, it's I might say people. It's well welcomed by the community.
No, I also had it on my phone, but I
Yeah.
had to factory reset everything.
Okay.
Lost everything.
And also with that app, I think we have to find other ways that will also cater for offline phones.
Yes.
Because the problem is, for example, the fire that happened now.
Yeah.
People panic a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes the contact numbers are on your fridge or something.
Yes.
The same fridge that is burning also. So to put it in people's phones, to be on their
Yes.
the fingertips of their
Yes,
hands
yes.
is what we are trying to do with that app, because information is very important, especially emergency information.
Exactly.
And in times of emergencies, people often panic and
Yeah, the last thing you think about is emergency numbers.
yeah, yes. And also, that app also, I must add on that we would like to add in a section for neighborhood watch. Yeah, just to make our community more safe and
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then just finally, Joachim, what would you like to see happen with your latest project, the tracing system?
I would likely say that maybe some input from the government.
Yes.
because yeah, and I understand there's a lot of pressure in the government right now.
Yes.
And
And you are here to assist.
yeah, and they are dealing with a lot of problems right now. And because the thing is, I would like to integrate that system directly with the market, not just not with the government, not just in the shop, but
Yes.
also with the government at some point. Like for example, in terms of data collection or something. Yes, that will maybe be the one thing I would like, and also I would like it to be part of the norm, because now the thing is, people probably think that because they know that I do apps,
Yes.
they probably think that I'm a threat to their identities or their information. And I would like to make it clear that the system doesn't aim to hack anyone. It's just a way of
Going paperless.
paperless, yes. And also, I would also like to inform the public that we have changed our name from Tesla Tracing System to NAMSECT. With that, we because the thing is, there was a bit of confusion. People were relating Tesla Tracing System with Elon Musk. They're saying I was like working for Elon Musk or something like that.
My goodness.
So yeah, we've changed the name to NAMSECT, which stands for Namibian Secured Contact Tracing System. Secured, which means that your information is on a secure database. It's not open to the public, to anyone. It's just on a place where it's stored safely. And also, what I would also like to add on is that we have a data retention policy which allows that we only keep certain information for a certain amount of days.
Yes.
For example, like the required amount of days to keep information, we will maybe decide 14 days or 21 days, depends, so that your information is deleted.
Exactly, after a certain period.
Yeah, because either way, the other information, the previous information becomes useless, because we only trace from in a certain amount of time. Yeah. So yeah, that is what is going on with that software right now.
Sure. Thank you so much, Joachim. Thank you for speaking to us right here on Erongo Talk. You can definitely look out for so much more from Joachim. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate the effort of you guys covering this story, and I'm not done yet. There's more things to come, and yeah, thanks very much.
Awesome. There you have it.
Thank you, guys.
Dear colleagues, fellow brothers and sisters of the Namport family, I greet you from the administration building at the new container terminal. You may wonder what the significance of this is. Well, our new container terminal on reclaimed land was officially inaugurated by His Excellency Dr. Hage Geingob, the President of the Republic of Namibia. Commissioning of the new container terminal took place on the 21st of August during that same year. Under normal circumstances, we would have congregated to celebrate the anniversary of the container terminal. But we are compelled by an invisible enemy to socially distance from one another. Today's celebrations are extraordinary in the sense that we not only celebrate the anniversary of the new container terminal, but we also celebrate our faith and perseverance that saw us through most difficult of times. I remain confident that this very same faith and perseverance will see us through this current global economic turmoil and the COVID-19 pandemic. The investment in the expansion and upgrading of our container handling capacity was necessary to decongest the old terminal and to provide for much needed capacity in terms of container and general cargo handling facilities. At the same time, it provides the opportunity to do much needed repairs of our old key infrastructure. This speaks to our mission, which is to provide world-class port services to all seaborne trade through excellent customer service, sustainable growth, promoting social responsibility, dedicated to the transformation of Namibia as a global logistics hub. At this juncture, I want to pause for a moment and briefly reflect on some of the major achievements over the past 12 months. The new container terminal provides direct employment to 281 employees. If one considers the average size of 5 people per family, the new container terminal indirectly supports the livelihood of 1,405 Namibian people. We have trained 33 operators in the handling of the post-Panamax cranes that are deployed at the new container terminal. We have handled in excess of 115,000 TEUs during the first 8 months of the year, and I remain confident that this positive growth trajectory will continue into the future. We have also recorded a record-breaking 46 berth moves per hour on one of the vessels which docked at the new container terminal in March of this year. Our new passenger jetty has welcomed 10 passenger liners, and this translates into over 5,000 international tourists visiting the port city of Walvis Bay. Colleagues, all this was made possible by the unwavering spirit of dedication and teamwork of men and women carrying the Namport flag. And to all of you, I am truly thankful. As we celebrate these achievements, let us also pay reverence to our colleagues who find themselves in isolation and quarantine facilities as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Let us pray for their speedy recovery. I wish us all a happy first anniversary of operations at the new container terminal. And as we celebrate these achievements, let us take good care of ourselves and our families. Let's stay healthy, let's stay safe, and God bless.
So in your tides and weather for today, the coastal town saw high tide this morning at about 25 minutes past 4 and expected low tide at about 20 minutes past 10 again this morning. High tide expected for 10 to 5 tonight, this afternoon, and low tide expected for 10:45 tonight. Maximum temperature for Walvis Bay is 18 degrees Celsius with a southerly wind prevailing, and the sun rose this morning at 33 minutes past 7. Sunset for Walvis Bay is expected at 42 minutes past 6 tonight. A minimum of 11 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 18 degrees Celsius expected for tomorrow. Swakopmund saw sunrise at 33 minutes past 7 this morning and expects sunset at 43 minutes past 6 tonight. Maximum of 17 degrees Celsius with a south-southwesterly wind prevailing. For tomorrow, a minimum of 13 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 17 degrees Celsius are expected. Henties Bay saw sunrise also at 33 minutes past 7 and expects sunset at 7:45 tonight. Maximum of 17 degrees Celsius with a southerly wind prevailing. For tomorrow, a minimum of 11 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 16 degrees Celsius expected. Aranda saw sunrise at 31 minutes past 7 and expects sunset at 41 minutes past 6 tonight, a maximum of 22 degrees Celsius with a west-northwesterly wind prevailing in Arandas. For tomorrow, we expect a maximum of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 9 degrees Celsius in Arandas. Usako saw sunrise at 28 minutes past 7 this morning and expects sunset at 20 minutes to 7 tonight. Maximum of 28 degrees Celsius with a south-southwesterly wind prevailing. A minimum of 8 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 29 degrees Celsius expected for tomorrow. Karibab saw sunrise at 27 minutes past 7 this morning and expects sunset at 39 minutes past 6 tonight. A maximum of 27 degrees Celsius with a west-northwesterly wind prevailing. Minimum of 7 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 28 degrees Celsius expected in Karibab tomorrow. Omaruru saw sunrise at 26 minutes past 7 this morning and expects sunset at 39 minutes past 6 tonight. A maximum of 28 degrees Celsius with a northwesterly wind prevailing. A maximum of 28 again for tomorrow in Omaruru with a minimum of 6 degrees Celsius. And that is your weather and tides predictions for today and tomorrow.
Add us on Facebook and search for us on YouTube.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter.
Contact us via WhatsApp. Our daily show starts with the Afrikaans program Soggens met Charles perfect for the Afrikaans lovers.
Then it's time for the Women's Magazine program, The Mid-Morning Breeze with Olivia.
And for the youngsters and game fanatics, join Cody on the 3 to 6 drive. West Coast FM, your host at the coast.
That brings us to the end of another episode of Erongo Talk. Please remember that you can get in touch with us online at www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na. Remember that you can also follow our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts. And then you can send us a news tip or a video or an unverified WhatsApp audio that you would like to verify to 0811 7040. That's 0811 7040. Until next time, please stay safe, please stay healthy, please take care of yourself, please maintain social distancing, wear your mask, wear your gloves, sanitize your hands. We'll see you again tomorrow.